Got it. Hi, everyone.
Hey, Deb.
Hi.
I'm trying to get rid of this. Okay. I'm here. Boy,
Amongst all the craziness,
has it been just an absolutely insane, crazy
how did your
busy?
craft show go?
Well, this one wasn't as good, and we knew it wasn't going to be because to me, I think it's too late in the year.
Right.
Yes.
I think you got to be the after like the first weekend in December, everybody's craft faired out because they start in November.
All right. We had some that actually started in October.
October. Yes, same here.
Wow.
And I don't think they did very well either because I think people just went and looked to see what was out there, but they
Yeah,
weren't going to buy yet.
Yeah, and then wait, right?
Yeah. I think November's the month, right?
No, yeah, November is I think works out the best.
Mm-hmm.
And then that first weekend in December worked really good for us too. I think it was December the 3rd.
Yeah, I think
Something like that.
I think December 1st was a Monday or a Friday, I mean, something like that.
Yeah. So that one worked out well, but yeah, we knew it wasn't going to be kind of good going in, but we thought, what the heck? We have nothing else to do. Let's try this.
Oh yeah, hey, let's
This one.
just work my little tushy off for
And we did, and Zara was here for the whole week before the craft fair.
right.
Nice.
So,
I'm sure
yeah.
she was helping you. Mhm.
Yeah, maybe not quite so much. I'm trying
Yeah.
to figure out if I can just some reason the comments the Dinglehoffers aren't showing up. I may have to go over here.
Your Dinglehoffers aren't
The
showing?
Dinglehoffers are not showing. Oops, showing up. Oh, there's more people in the waiting room. Yeah, it's weird. It's everything updated, and when they updated, it kind of changed things a little bit.
Yeah,
So now I'm trying to figure out how to redo everything. Do you like my little moose? Isn't it just adorable?
it is. I love your little
Yeah.
mouse.
You love my little moose. Yeah, I'm wondering why. I can usually when anybody's on Facebook, see, this is what I mean. They change things. Look at Pam is here. Who else is here? My comments are not showing up on my comments are not on my computer like they always do, changing things. I really wish they would not do that. I'm gonna see if I can move this over
I think
here.
they should ask if you will allow it or not.
Tell you, they gotta do
This one.
something. Where am I? Okay. Okay, I think I got it, but I'm not sure. I have to tell you, so I was in the dollar store the other day, of course.
No, you were?
Imagine
And
They must have been shocked.
Tucker! And look what I found. So these are disposable countertop covers. They are massive. They're about 1, 2, almost 3 feet across and over 2. I wonder if it actually says on here how much they are. Yeah, 2 feet down by 3 feet across. These are fabulous for
And what are
your
they made
work
of?
table. I think it's like a parchmenty,
Oh yeah.
but
Like
you know how white sometimes it's just too bright, especially with the light on it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying these brownie ones today.
So they're like a craft paper color.
Oh,
Yeah, a little bit lighter.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll show you when I point my camera down.
Dollar Tree or Dollarama?
These were Dollarama
Ooh.
for all those lovely people in Canada.
Yay.
I know. How often do we get things that they don't get in the States, right? But anyway, I'm gonna try these out. And what's even better, each one has sticky things on the back where you peel it off and then they stick to your surface.
Cool.
Wow,
I
Wow.
know. Isn't that great?
it's getting
So-
better and better.
I know. I thought I'd show everybody. See, it shows them baking.
I'm sure that's what you're using yours for.
I'm using it for painting. But I had to show you because I thought that is just too cool.
Didn't you do Christmas baking?
No, next week.
Oh, next, yeah.
Yeah, because
Me too. I haven't started that process yet.
I tell you, my craft room after, so because Zara was here and I wanted to spend all the time with her, but I still have to do all the stuff for the craft fair. I was literally getting up at 5 o'clock every morning, coming downstairs, working until she woke up around 7:30. And then when she was awake, I was with her. When she went down, I ran downstairs and did more. I never had a chance to clean anything up, to do anything. So for a whole week, I did that.
Just
then
close the door.
and then in the evening I came down. Wow, it was so bad. I took a video of it. Oh Lord, love a duck. And I showed it to Deb Antonik, because Deb Antonik's always saying how unorganized she is, what a mess she is. So I wanted to make her feel better for her birthday.
Did it
So
work?
It did. She was shocked and appalled.
I
tell
bet.
you. But yeah, it was bad. It was probably the worst it's ever been. And I know I posted pictures of it when it looks pretty bad, but this was 10 times worse. So I
Oh,
literally
I
started.
could show you a thing or two.
You know what? I don't think you could. That's how bad it was. There was not 1 inch. The floor was covered in everything. Both my huge tables, my couch, like literally there was just not one surface in here that was not piled. It was awful. So Monday, they left Sunday and I crashed. Like it's around 6 o'clock and I went to bed. I crashed. And then got up Monday and I spent Monday morning cleaning the upstairs. I'm pretty tidy and organized anyway. It's just sort of this run room that gets really bad. But I went upstairs, I did cupboards and drawers and, just make sure the whole upstairs was perfect. And then the next day I came downstairs and I did, like we have 2 bedrooms down here and bathroom and a laundry room, so I did all of those. And then yesterday I came in here. And I told my husband that if he doesn't see me in a couple hours or hears anything strange to come looking for me.
Send out the dogs.
So bad, I tell you. Thank you to those that have re-signed up for next year. The first one is going to be January 4th. We're going to do a seasonal one, which is winter. Also, what I'm going to do is in January, I'm going to give you the ornaments that we're going to be using for, I'm hoping, all 6 months. And that way, if you want, you can order them all at once.
Oh, nice.
And then paint
good.
along with, and then you can paint along with me.
That's a good idea.
Wonderful.
So
Yeah.
what happens if people only signed up for 6 months?
That's why I'm only doing the ornaments for 6 months.
But are
Oh,
you
you
gonna-
mean what happens after 6 months?
Yeah, do you have to change the name of the group again?
No, actually, so if you only sign up for 6 months and you decide you don't want to be in it, you will then be removed from the group. You will not be able to go back into it. If there's any lessons you want, you will have to share them, because you can press a
Or you can
share.
save them. You can save
Yeah,
the
a
video.
save, you can save them
Oh.
or you can download them to your computer.
Yeah.
So that's what we're going to do, because I am not starting a new group every 6 months. Not happening. So so that is what's going to happen.
Okay.
Just
Just curious, because I signed up for a year.
I did too.
I
Are
did
we
too.
still
I did too.
We're
Yeah.
gonna have so
Still
much fun.
simply rustic? Or are you changing the title?
No, it's Simply Rustic, Deb Simply Rustic 2024.
Okay.
Um, 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 um. Yeah, we're gonna have lots of fun. We're gonna be doing a lot of new things and different things next year, so I'm really looking forward to that. Next Thursday, we're having our online Christmas party. I'm hoping you can join me on Zoom because I have lots of prizes and gifts to give away. Deb Antonik's joining us for a little bit. She is also giving away she's
Aw.
prizes and gifts.
Nice.
Yeah, so if you can't join me on Zoom, I know a lot of people, there's some people, they just don't like to do Zoom or they can't do Zoom. We'll be sort of we'll go in between the two for prizes. But we've got Bodabra, we've got new Chris's brand new brushes I'm giving away.
Pick me.
Yeah, we have a lot of really good prizes. So someone will be getting their subscription back. Yeah.
Oh.
A 6 months worth. So if you sign up for a year, you'll get $50 back.
Santa's being very generous this year.
Santa's
Yeah.
being nice this
That's
year.
right.
We must be on the nice list.
Well, some of you are. We
Oh,
won't say any
do
names.
tell.
So
We won't
Deb,
say any names, you know.
Deb,
Gotta be
you-
good.
you're doing the moose today, right?
You know
Yep.
what? Okay.
Oh, okay. So when can we order
Yeah.
that?
I even
When
put
can we order
lights on it. Look at, he's got lights on.
Oh,
You can
This is
order
Moosey
now, but she's
Christmas.
not shipping until January.
Yeah, I'm
Right.
gonna put it up after the class.
Oh.
I am not shipping until January.
Okay, so
I don't
we
know
can
why.
buy it, but we won't get it till January.
Exactly. Yeah,
Okay.
you wouldn't get it before Christmas anyway.
Right.
But I think this is gonna be really cute for next year.
Yeah, that's really stinking cute.
mhm.
Yeah, I kind of really liked him. Sorry about last week. I was just really not feeling good last week. Somebody's
Huh?
Probably me. You put me on
Who's
mute.
okay, so we're gonna get started. So anyway, this is it. I'm just gonna turn all this over. I'm gonna mute everybody and you can unmute
Thank
me if you want to talk. Unmute yourself, sorry.
Okay.
Let me see, mute all. Okay, you're all muted. If you want to say something, just unmute yourself, okay? I'm been doing this a little bit different because I find it's much clearer using the phone when I do this the whole time instead of doing part on the computer. In case you're wondering why I look over like this, I'm just looking at the comments on my computer, but I am using my phone, so I'm just going to switch it down. And then I'll have to dingle fritz around with it a little bit, probably. So this is Moosey Christmas. And you can change the name on here. You can do, Merry Moosmas or Merry Christmas or whatever. I did Moosey Christmas. I just thought it was different, just different. You can also, you don't have to do this just for Christmas either. You can do this, the whole little moose and, make it a spring one with flowers and its antlers. And I mean, there's so many different little things that you can do with this. This is one of the reasons that I really liked him. Just by changing up some of the decorations, you can make him seasonal. But anyway, I just thought he was super cute. So I'm going to put him up here. And yes, for those that are wondering, I literally whipped him up this morning. I had them all organized, like I had everything. I had them all organized, but I wasn't feeling good last week, so I didn't do them. And then, just being, one of the busies. So I base coated all of these because, really you don't need to watch me base coat these black, right? However, they will be in the instructions on everything. I'm going to tell you what I did before I go. So this is his little head. Get off of there. And his hooves, hands, whatever. So I base coated these. Now I did them in Deco Art Chalky Rustic. However, you can use any of the kind of chocolates. Look really good. So you can use base coated in that, but I found it was dark, a little bit too dark. So I went over it in the raw sienna, and it kind of just gave it, more of that moosey colors. So you like how I talk, more of a moosey color, right? But I found if I just did it in the raw sienna, it was too orangey brown. But if I did the chocolate first and then went over, it gave it kind of a really neat color. So I did those. I did the antlers. Aren't these just the best antlers? So I found these at Deb Antonic's. They're angel wings. And I looked at them, and the first thing I thought was, oh my God, moose antlers. Because that's how I think. And she's going, no, they're angel wings. And I said, no, they're moose antlers. So anyway, I took them for moose antlers because I think they're fabulous. So these and the muzzle are done in fawn. And then the nostrils and the shoes are done in just black. So we're going to start on these. And see, this is the brown, which I think is better than the white. I like it better than the white. Anyway, we'll see. And then the sign I base coated in antique white. I probably would normally have used desert sand, but I don't have any left. Can you believe it? I am actually out of desert sand. I think my world's coming to an end. I'm going to have to get some more. I'll order from Covered Distributing. So I base coated the sign in antique white. Then I gave it just a really light sanding. And then I used this Distress Oxide. It's called Antique Linen, and my scroll. And I did just randomly kind of did a few stamps around. And then I did the same thing with this Distress Oxide Vintage Photo, but I used the lighter orangier one. Now, if you don't have either of these, you can use light buttermilk if you want. And for this, instead of this, you can use raw sienna. Just do it, just make sure you have hardly anything on it. And if you end up and it's too dark, you can just lightly sand it and it'll take off, the heavier version of it, and it'll just make it really nice and soft. Because I don't like them too dark. It's just supposed to be like a really light accent behind. I just want to fix this light here too. I don't know if I need this light. It's a little bit. I'm trying to figure out the lighting. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. That looks okay, eh? Hey. Okay, now I sanded all of this. So I'm just going to take my sanding block. And I'm going to just go around the edges of these. Oh, I think I'll come up a little bit. If I go off page, someone yell at me. everybody ready for Christmas? I got the wings, Kathleen, at from Deb Antonick. She's cutting them out for me. I just had to change the size of them because the one she had was smaller.
I don't think I'll ever look at those and see angel wings.
I know. I didn't see angel wings when I looked at them. I still don't see angel wings. She does. That's where we differ. We see different. But neither of us is wrong. We're just different.
That's right.
So I'm just gonna go around all these little edges. And I like to, when I sand, either do it right over the waste basket or, on a piece of paper towel or wax paper, just so I can get rid of it all without it getting on things. Now, I'm not doing these because these are very quite delicate, as you can imagine. Hi, Rhonda. So you have to really be careful with these. Be careful with them when you're painting them because they're really quite tiny in spots. So, or thin in spots. So just be careful. So I am not sanding those out of fear. But everything else, we're going to give a little sanding too. Now, and again, you don't have to sand it. You might not be a sander. You're doing the right side, and it's okay if you're not. I just like the distress look that it gives when I sand. Tell you, my craft room is really tidy though right now. It's not going to stay that way. I mean, let's be honest with each other. However,
Can I
It is-
hire you?
no, I'm not cleaning nothing. Now this is my 320 grit. So I want to just really lightly go over these. It just softens them up, doesn't make them quite so, bright and new looking, even though they're black. And I'm doing them in one direction. You see, I'm not going sideways and up and up and down. I'm just going up and down. Same thing with these. Just give them just a really light sand. Just takes that new shiny away. And I'm also going to do the same thing on the face. Again, just up and down. I'm going to do it on the muzzle too. And it also softens the black on the muzzle. Let's see how long I can keep my table organized, okay? We'll see. Probably, I'm hoping I would like to go one whole class having a nice tidy desk and really organized. I don't know. Does anybody really? I mean, I watch some videos and I think, why does everything just look so wonderful? And mine always looks like such a disaster. Now I painted both sides. Oh, I'm not of this because it covers up, but of everything. Because the back of the moose, I just like them finished.
It's because you only see like what we see right now. That's what you see of everybody's craft room.
Yes. Oh yeah. I know, but even my table always ends up with like a workspace of about this big by the time I'm finished, right? And I don't know why. Why me? So is the lighting okay, everybody? It's okay.
Looks good.
Okay. Just want to grab this. No, the moose will not be available to Deb Paint Swimsy. The moose is just available to Deb Simply Rustic. the benefits of membership.
Yay.
Yay. Okay, now let me see, where am I going? Okay, I am going to distress all these first. And I'm going to use, I wonder where my other one is. I have the dark distress oxide and the lighter distress oxide. So this one here, the muzzle and the antlers, I'm going to use the distress oxide, and this is the darker one. A lot of people, most people get it as distress ink, but even it is darker though too. I don't know. I've given up on this vintage photo on trying to match the color because I honestly can't. Okay, I'm just gonna go around. I think I'm gonna use a piece of paper towel so I don't get it all over, and I'm gonna just kind of go around like this. And I find if I put a piece of paper towel under it, it keeps my surface cleaner. There. We're just gonna do that one. Now these little, I always want to call them antennas. They're not antlers. I have this brush. See how skinny it is? And it works really good for when I want to get in these little areas in here. So I'm going to first just kind of go around it like this. On the outside of these edges. And again, this is done in fawn. Oh, I know what I forgot to do. I'll do this and then I'll tell you what I forgot. I forgot two things. Okay. This is how bad my memory is. I literally just made this morning and I'm already forgetting things. May you order extra sets of antlers? Yes, you may order extra sets of antlers when you order the kit. Just before I do any more on this though, I want to take light buttermilk. And I just want to soften up these antlers a little bit with the light buttermilk. Take a little bit of looking for brushes. Different brushes. I want to pounce. I brought my pounces down. Where did I put them? See, when you clean up, where did I put them? I just washed them all and brought them down. I was sure I brought them down. In there? No. Pouncers, pouncers. Where's my pouncers? Huh. Well, I'm gonna have to use something else. So I just want to pick up some of this light buttermilk. I just want to soften this a little bit with some light buttermilk. Need a little bit more. I used up my dry brush before. I'm sitting here going, where is it? Wonder if I left it upstairs for some reason. I could have. The good Lord only knows what I do half the time.
The downside of cleaning up.
I tell you. I'm just going to add a little bit of this light buttermilk. I'm just going to do this just over it. just like dry brushing it. I'm gonna end up having to distress it again, but that's okay. That's my fault because I forgot to do the other. Okay, I'm also gonna take this and I'm just gonna put it a little bit right here in between his nostrils. And I'm just using a little bit of light buttermilk. Just a little bit in between his nostrils. Is anybody going away anywhere exciting for Christmas?
Nope. Are you?
No, everybody's coming here.
Nice.
We just got back just like a half an hour ago back from Disneyland.
Oh, you're
Again?
going to
Okay.
Disneyland again?
Yes,
Oh, you spoiled little girl.
I know. And in February, David's taking us to Disney World.
Oh, wow.
Oh, nice.
So
Now
where do you live, Claudia?
We live in Phoenix,
Oh, okay.
so it's like a 5-hour drive.
So are you like in the middle? Like the same to get to Disneyland as Disney World?
Well, no, when we go to Disney World, that's in Florida, and it's a 5-hour flight
Oh, okay.
to go there. Yeah. And then
So-
we stay for about a week and a half.
Nice.
So down here, these are his actual ears. And they have to be painted in the brown. Sorry about that. And I just went around, just right around like this, because will all be behind. And these are just his little earsies. But they look so cute. See? There's these right here.
Oh,
So cute.
Okay. And I mean, if you go to Pinterest, you see the, mooses all the time. So I don't want anyone to think that I invented the moose thing, but this is my
you
version.
invented the moose?
I invented this moose thing, yes. But this is my version of what every other people have, been doing.
Your version of a moose.
My version of the moose decoration. I like mine. Okay. Now again, I'm just going to take the Distress Oxide and I'm going to distress it now that I've done what I was supposed to do in the first place. Yes, it is fawn. So the ears and the muzzle are both done in fawn. I wanted them to be lighter. They show up a little bit more.
Did you just use battery operated LED lights?
Yes, I did. So there's a big battery pack on the back of it,
Yeah,
but no one will see it.
exactly.
It's gonna hang. I actually like him, so I'm gonna keep him.
What? You're gonna keep him?
I'm gonna keep him. However, I will be giving away one of these mooses next week on our.
Is he going on your Christmas tree?
No, he's big.
Oh, is he that big?
Oh my gosh, yes. So he is.
Oh, he is big. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, right, because he's got the body like the sheep.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's like almost 12 feet, 12 inches high.
Cool.
He's precious.
Yeah, he's really big.
He could still go on your Christmas tree.
He could be the tree topper.
Mm,
Yeah, he'd be the tree topper.
Yeah.
Exactly.
the tree topper. Yeah. We'll kick Santa off. I wonder how Santa'd feel about that.
I've been replaced with I am Moose.
Yeah. I will be doing Moosey Christmas in a Christmas tree ornament
Oh,
too.
cool.
So again, this little brush is great for some of these smaller areas that you're trying to distress. Shade out.
Do you make all your grandchildren Christmas ornaments?
You know what I did this year? I designed them or whatever. And I got Deb to cut some out for me and then I'm painting them up.
Nice.
Yeah. So I am doing that.
I think that's cool.
Wait till you see what I'm doing for Zara. I can't show
Oh.
you now. Can't show you now.
I can only imagine.
Oh my gosh.
I won't tell.
Yeah, we won't tell her. We won't tell her.
I'm trying to remember if she has access to this, so I can't. I'll have to check. And if she doesn't, I will post a picture of it when it's finished, but it is just stinking, stinking cute.
Aw. But even if she sees it, she won't remember. She's just a baby.
No, her mom.
Oh, her mom hasn't seen it.
No, it's a surprise
Cool.
because it's big. It isn't just this little teeny thing. So,
Oh,
okay, so Moosey antlers are done.
now
This
I'm
is-
very intrigued.
Oh, I tell you, it's big and super, super, super cute. I just want to grab my coffee. Ink, not, the stuff you drink. I think I'll use walnut stain. Okay, so these ones, because they're darker, I did them in a darker blend, color, whatever you want to call it. Make sure I put the right lids on. Have you ever done that before where you put the wrong lids on? You go to use and go, darn. Yeah, trust me, it happens. Okay. We're gonna go around. I just want to go over the tops of these. Down the sides, and just kind of brought them in a little bit. Same with this. Debbie, how many grandchildren do you have? I have 8. The oldest is 27. I think 27. And then Zara is just about 9 months old.
Quite a spread.
Yes, well, there's a spread of 14 years, I think, between my first and second born, and then my third and fourth born, because I had 2 different husbands. So I'm just going around his little head like that. His little feeders.
So if you have a 27-year-old grandchild, do you have great-grandchildren?
No, not yet.
No, not yet.
No. I'm only 71. I'm too old for great grandchildren.
Yeah, but look how young you were when you were a grandma.
Was young, yeah. Okay, now I like cheeks. I think everything should have a little cheek if it's alive. So I'm gonna I'm using Rookwood Red, first of all. And I'm using these fabulous makeup brushes or ink blending brushes. Make sure you get most of your color off of them. You don't want blotches. I hate blotches. I don't think they look good. And I'm going to come about here. I'm just going to come down with this Rookwood Red. Add a little bit more color, I think, to my brush. I'm going to do both sides. I like it above the muzzle a bit. And now I know where it's supposed to be, and I can carry it now on over the muzzle.
Is your daughter still painting?
Yes, she is. Oh, she just did a beautiful dog. She someone ordered from her. Oh, it's so pretty.
She does amazing work too.
Yeah, she's really good. She wants to paint whimsical and rustical
Rustical?
rustical and she gets annoyed because it's not her thing as much, you know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
I'm not good at painting. I couldn't paint a dog if my life depended on it. But and she's the same. She's not really good with, you know, the kind that I do. So
You
yeah,
could paint a whimsical dog.
could paint a whimsical dog. I could, but I couldn't paint a real looking dog.
Like a dog portrait.
A dog portrait. Yeah, I couldn't do that. I'm gonna add a little bit more light buttermilk right here, just because I think it needs a bit more of a, tell you. I wish I wasn't so picky.
That's what makes them so cool and so
Just
nice.
needs a little bit more brightening up, just in the middle here. Oh, that one got a little bit too much. What do you think? Think that's too much, ladies?
I think a bird flew over.
I tell ya. So this is what happens when you don't take enough of it off your brush, ladies. Now I have to fix that. Oh, how annoying. So
Pitching a second ago.
What?
Did you hear
do you want to know how to fix that?
Uh-uh.
So these
So
are
we're gonna
connected.
take a little bit
Oh,
of,
it told me right
Oh.
away at the beginning.
I'm gonna mute again. Oh, maybe it's off. Okay. Yeah, so you can see whereas Debbie did a boo-boo. Nothing like Debbie does Dallas. Debbie did a boo-boo. Okay. I'm gonna take my raw sienna. And one of those little brushes. And do not use a wet brush. When you go to fix something, use a dry brush, put a little bit of your color on it, and just pounce it on. And it will end up just blending in. And depending on the color difference, you may have to do it a couple of times. Guess which one I'm giving away next week? See how this worked out. Oh, I'm glad we the 8 grandchildren, 11 grandchildren, and 15 great grandbabies. You're 67 and you have 15 great grandbabies? My word. Let me come back in here. And take la 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 la. Now we're going back into this. I just want a little bit in the middle here. Okay. So these ones are done. The face is done. The muzzle is done. These boots, I just took this again, I think this is walnut stain just because it's a little bit darker and went just really kind of lightly around the outside. I don't want to cover up where I sanded, but I do want to darken it a little bit. Okay, move some of these brushes. Okay, now For the eyes, you can do them really any way that you want. However, I took a pencil, positioned the muzzle where I wanted it, and then I just took a pencil. I will give a line drawing for this, just for anybody who is wondering. And I just drew these on. I'm gonna look at them and see where I'm gonna have to adjust when I paint. But these are kind of those sad moosey eyes. Sad moosey eyes. I tell you, I did really go to school and learn how to talk.
Is that like the sad cow eyes?
Yeah, these are sad moosey eyes. So if you don't like sad moosey eyes, I mean, you can very easily change them up to, you know,
Like the reindeer eyes?
yeah, like any kind of eyes that you want. I wanted sad moosey eyes just because I think they're cute.
Or precious moments, teardrop eyes?
Yes, precious moments, teardrop eyes. I do those every once in a while. I'm finding the light for me is not very good today. I can see a little bit better.
Is it cloudy and dreary in Penticton?
It rained all day today,
Yeah, same here.
which I'm not a, mind you, we haven't had rain in months and months, so I'm not going to complain about getting some rain. And I'm sure the people on the ski hill got snow and that they appreciated that. I like snow Christmas, more Christmas Eve.
Yep. And melt Boxing Day.
Yeah, Christmas Day. And like she said, melt Boxing Day. My kids are all driving up here from the coast.
Oh, they're all driving?
Yes. Do you know to fly? It's a 1 hour flight and it was over $1,000 for two
Oh, I
people to fly here.
I don't doubt it. Christmas, you know.
How ridiculous is that?
Yeah.
It's just a cash grab, right? This
Yep.
time of year. I think there should be regulations or something to that.
Exactly.
Don't you guys? Hi, Keiko. Can we order Moosey now? Yes, Moosey will be up today. But again, it will not be shipped until after the new year. And if you want, you can just ask for it to be sent with your next order too, so that you're not just, being charged shipping for one thing.
And you can order extra head antlers.
You can order extra anything. I have to tell everybody that I am absolutely tickled pink that everybody pays their invoices. Now you may think, well, of course everybody pays their invoices, but really not everybody does on everything. And I ship before I send out invoices, so people could just ignore me, right? But everybody is so good. I'm just have to thank everybody on just being so wonderful. Drippy drops. Okay, little eyes. Cute. Righty. We're gonna go to our liner and guess what we're making?
Eyelashes and hair.
And hair.
Aw.
I know, I gave him cutest little hair. So, first of all, let's do some eyelashes and eyebrows. I did give him eyebrows. Now I gave him, the kind of sad eyebrows. But again, you can give him any kind of eyebrows that you like. When I do my lines, I plant this finger and I move it to my brush strokes. And just really lightly and softly do these.
I can't believe how much paint that brush holds though.
Chris's brushes are fabulous.
Because
I
when I
cannot-
try and do eyelashes, I have to load the brush like 3 or 4 times.
Oh, I do have to load my brush, you know, again, but I just find that I barely touch the surface when I do eyelashes, like barely touch the surface when I do them. And that just gives it a softer, smoother, finer stroke.
Mhm.
So again, this finger is planted and I'm just moving it.
You're moving your finger?
I move this, I slide it, right? I don't lift it off the surface, I slide it. So when I go up like this finger, this slides up to match that stroke.
So you're moving your finger, not your brush?
Well, my brush is moving too because I flick, right? But don't sit and think you can, you know, make a stroke. You'll just make a much more even, smoother stroke if you plant. One day I'll have to give another line lesson.
An eyelash tutorial.
Eyelash tutorial. But I mean, you can see how long I've been doing this, and this is all I've gotten done. And it's because I only touch the surface like a quarter of the time that I'm flicking.
But that's what makes them wispy and
Yeah, wispy. And I take a little bit of white. And do just a cute little line down here. And little dot up here. You can see adorable little eyes. And then I took light buttermilk and I did the hair light buttermilk. I thought white was too, you know, white.
to
It's
start.
too white. So I did light buttermilk and I used the same strokes. These are just long wispy strokes. I do use a lot of water. Oh, I hear my husband upstairs. He's having his frozen pizza for dinner tonight. Told him I would make dinner. I always keep 1 or 2 in the freezer, right? Just for emergencies. Sometimes he'll take them for lunch or something too. And then sort of have it around.
I can't say no to pizza.
Exactly.
I'm sure the kind that you purchase are better than these frozen ones, but they're good in an emergency. And he said, you just do your class and I'll just make myself a pizza. And I said, okay.
I hope he's gonna leave some for you.
No, I don't actually eat them. So
So you're gonna go upstairs and have a peanut butter and jam sandwich?
you know what I like to do, and it sounds weird, is I like to take like spaghetti noodles and just cook them up, throw on a little bit of butter and maybe some Parmesan cheese.
Sounds good.
Actually,
Yeah.
I like that too.
Yeah,
As kids, we used to have buttered noodles.
butter
Yeah.
noodles.
Yeah. And then you add the Parmesan cheese now. It's really good.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's the extra.
extra.
There you go.
So you can see the hair, how it's coming along.
That's so cute.
Add a little muzzle. It's just got the cutest little reindeer, right?
Moose,
Moose. Moose. Moose.
moose on the loose.
I'm gonna add a little line in each nostril, and I'm using buttermilk still. And I'm gonna add a line across the top here. While I've got this out, let's add more lines. Okay. I'm gonna add a little line across top on each side here. Oops. Okay, now I'm just looking at my thing to see what else I have to do. So I think muzzle is done except for the splattering. The antlers are done except for the splattering, but I'm going to add a little line here on the ears too. It's just little tiny details, right? That
There you go.
okay, and did that, and then the shoes. Ooh, I almost put that in my drinking stuff. Okay.
That's why you should always have a lid on your drink.
And the drinking stuff. Hey, I'm gonna just put a line across here and a line here, and then just around the bottom. I think I need a little bit more on that. Okay, I think that is it for lines. I'm just looking at my original. Yeah, okay. Now, for some reason, I had a little bit of trouble with my glue again. Isn't that weird? I don't know what it is. So I'm just going to use my glue gun, and I'm going to use my Ryobi.
How do you like it?
I tell you. If nothing's gonna stick, if anything's gonna stick, it is this Ryobi. Tell you, when you glue with this, oh, I didn't turn it on. Okay, well, we'll just leave that for a minute. We'll glue in a minute. Let's splatter instead while we wait.
Have you lost any more fingerprints with it?
No, I tell you, but that was pretty bad.
Ouch.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. I tell you, I had so many so much polysporin on that. It's really a lot of polysporin, but the next day it actually looked really good. I'm going to use warm white to splatter, and you can tell I actually splattered quite a bit, and then I actually splattered with a little
I
bit
see
of
Snowtex.
Yeah, there's
Snowtex splatter.
Snowtex, and I did a little bit of the gold too, the champagne stardust. Yeah.
Good idea, Anna.
For those who are wondering, oh, what should I buy for next year? Really, if you can get Galaxy Glitter Champagne Stardust, I would do it because I use a lot of it. Snow tack. Do you know I have this little teeny tiny bit of snow tack left. After the crap, look at this is all I got left. Just this little in the bottom. I'll be placing an order for a bunch of things.
Didn't you go to Kelowna?
Tomorrow
You're going to Kelowna?
We're supposed to be going to Kelowna.
Because they'll have it at Michael's, won't they?
They will, but I need a lot of things. So yeah. I'm going to use my denture brush. Take off the
Do you ever use the plastic ornaments?
You mean the balls?
Yeah, or the discs, either one.
To
Like
make
to paint
ornament?
them. Yeah,
No, but I'm going to be doing that this year because I found a couple of things that I really want to try.
because they're at Michael's, it's buy one, get three free.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ooh, I have to check those out. So I am just splattering these. And for those that are wondering, I just did a little black stripe across the bottom of the hoof because all reindeers have, have that.
Moose.
Moose. Oh, here we go. Here we go, everyone. Debbie's at it again.
Hey, you haven't called it a cow or a sheep yet.
Oh, sure. Now put that in my mind. So I did splatter this quite a bit. Honestly, I don't know why people put up with me. Why do you people come to my classes?
Cause you're fun.
Because we love it.
Tell you. Lord love a duck. I'm going to do the muzzle. I wanted the muzzle splattered too. I didn't do the face, but I thought the muzzle needed to be splattered too. I actually am going to splatter just where the hair is, so you can see that I'm just covering up the rest. Just wanted to add a little bit of splatter along the hair. Looks like he has a little bit of dandruff, but
Snow.
snow, snow, snow.
Snow, snow. White Christmas.
White Christmas.
Won't be
We love
here. It'll be a rainy Christmas here.
Oh, will it?
Yeah.
We don't have much of a chance for a big one either. Ugh, I think we're not using the Ryobi. We're using this one.
Oh
Oh, we wanted to
no.
see
What
the Ryobi.
happened?
The
She forgot to
battery's
plug it in.
dead. I've had it on all day, so I guess I killed it. Killed the Ryobi.
Only
Killed the
you, Deb.
Only me. So there's this little note. Isn't he cute? I do like him. We're just going to make sure that this stays glued on. Then I glued this on. See, look at his little ears. Didn't it turn out just perfect? Really,
Yes.
can you see? I cannot see angel wings.
Me
Can you
neither.
ever-
Neither.
No, can never see angel wings again.
I never
Okay.
could.
No.
Yeah.
I'll guess you'd need to put an angel body on it for me to see angel wings.
Yes. Okay, we're going to do that.
Is it your angel body? Like the same as your angels?
I don't know.
Oh, you haven't seen it as
I
an
just
angel?
saw these. I just saw wings. I just
Yeah.
saw these things sitting
Antlers.
there.
Antlers.
Yeah, and I thought moose, because that's when I was going to do moose antlers, and I was trying to decide what I wanted to do. And I saw them, and I just immediately spoke. I mean, look at them. They're moose
Yeah.
antlers.
They're
Perfect.
perfect.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm just going to make sure they're glued on because we have to drill. And when I drilled a hole, I drilled it down a little bit lower, so I went through both things, and it just helped hold it that little bit more.
That's one fancy moose, though, I have to say.
I just think he's who wants a boring moose with just bleep bleep, right?
Like a bullwinkle.
Yeah, this is so cute.
Oh, craniotomy.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Moose. Could you guys hear that?
No.
Oh, really? It stopped it, eh? There, that's so we can hang him.
Now, will he come pre-drilled?
Yes, he'll come free. You know, there you are. I was going to just automatically say yes. However, no. Because if I pre-drill him, I'm not sure how you're going to, glue and
Line them up.
Yeah.
So I think he's going to have to come not drilled and hope everybody has a drill.
Plus, some people might have a different way of hanging them.
Well,
Yeah,
that's right.
That's
Some people
true.
might, I
you could
mean,
just use a jute hanger or something.
Yeah.
exactly, you know, or you can drill holes in, or puts holes in the antler. I
Yeah.
was just worried that it might be too much weight with everything else below, right?
Yeah.
So that's why I didn't.
Or
Okay, so
maybe,
there,
or maybe they don't want to hang it at all.
or yeah, he can be a leaner, right? He's a
Yeah.
good leaner.
It's a good shelf leaner. or-
Yeah. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to take our little darling and put him over there. There. We're gonna take this. Now, on this one, I wrote Moosey Christmas. And everybody's different. You can write Merry Moosmas, Merry Christmas, you know, seasons, greetings, joy to the world. I don't, you know, whatever you want. You can do anything that you want on here, right? I didn't have any stencil that said Moosey. So I had to take little pieces from here and there and all over the place to do this. I had Christmas, but I didn't have Moosey. So that's why you may go, the letters are a little different. That's because they really are. This time, what I'm going to do something different with it though. I thought, well, let's show them you can do something different besides just moose, you know, stenciling Moosey Christmas, or you can write it on, I guess. What I'm using these surfaces from Dollar Tree, you know, the ones we've been using for the cows and the sheep and everything. And it's almost too bad because, and I might even ask Deb if she can score Moosey
Oh, you could
Christmas.
etch it in. Yeah.
Yeah, etch it in
Oh.
on these, and I think she can. And if she can, then they will come scored with the saying on them.
Nice.
That would be cool.
Yeah. So anyway, so I have to ask her. She's flying to Calgary. I think she's on a plane. So I have to ask her when she comes back if that's something that she can do. But I thought that would be quite cool if I could do,
Yeah.
if I had it scored. So right now we're gonna start putting this together. And where's my little Dinglehoffer? Here it is. So this one, just
It's
because,
right, it's right beside your dingle Fritz.
I know.
You guys are
I
too funny.
just Debbieism.
That's right.
I'm just looking for something. Oh, here they are.
I just love this group.
It's so crazy, that lady. So
Always
anyway,
good, always good for a laugh.
I tell you, I am going to use one of my words instead. So I have all these words that are cut
Oh.
out, you know, peace, believe, jolly, believe. So
Now,
I'm
did
gonna
Debbie
use,
cut those?
yeah. Yeah, so I have all these because I'm going to be using them in some of my designs this coming year. But I'm going to just quickly go over it in Rookwood red because I want it red. We'll use this. I tell you, I just love Chris's brushes to death. I cannot wait to get her new ones. They've been shipped to me. So I'll be giving away a set of the flats. I'll be giving away a set of the filberts.
Cool.
Oops, almost forgot the name of them. And a set of the filberts. I'm going to be giving away a couple of these stencil brushes. Yes, the words can be ordered. Again, nothing is going out until after Christmas. And I will put these up on the website too, words.
Oh, great.
Okay, so I'm gonna put this, it's gonna go in there, but this has to be distressed because I have not distressed this yet. So let's get our big one. And I'm going to use my darker Distress Oxide Vintage Photo or Distress or ink. I mean, some people you have to use the ink. I still have this left. It should, I tell you, it's almost running out, everybody. You can decorate this adorable little Moosey so many different ways. I'm not going to glue on the word joy yet. I'm going to position him after I get everything else. I'm just going to add a little bit here and there. I just love how the distress makes it look so it just really does something to the colors underneath. I'm going to take my light buttermilk. I'm just going to go around the sides, just really, you know, wiggly squiggly. And yes, I know there's probably a proper word for these things. And maybe one day I'll learn them. But I have to be honest with you. If I learned them, I'd probably forget them anyway.
You just call it stroke works.
Yep.
Wiggly squiggly works.
Wiggly squiggly lines. We're just going to go all the way around it. And then just add a little bit some cross hatches and little X's and where you like. There. Now, let me make sure that I do this correctly. So a little mooser, little moose, it's cute. And then, now you have to make sure you put I was trying to figure out which side had the, the little part of the, like his thumb, right? So I was standing there holding my hands this by my sides, then kind of turning around and trying to figure out where, where everything went. I tell you, I'm a little bit crazy. And then I still did them wrong on the first one, but this is correct. Goes like this. And then these go like this.
Oh,
But I kind of like his head cocked a little bit
that's cute.
instead of just, straight on. So we're going to glue these on.
If someone tells you that your hoofs are on backwards, they're not your friend.
I know. See this one? The hooves are on backwards. It looks like they should be right, but if you stand there, this is what I actually had to do. I stood there, looked at this, turned myself around, holding out my hands, trying to, and the whole time I'm thinking, oh, Debbie, you are just way out to lunch. Okay. Now I did a little line with pencil, and that's where I'm going to stick my glue. Now would use my original tacky glue and then a few dabs of this, but for some reason it's acting up again. So I'm just using this and then praying.
Did you get new glue sticks?
No,
Oh,
it was
And
with it was with the Ryobi.
and it's not the turbo?
No,
Interesting.
I know. Okay, so Isn't it cute? Look at- Okay. We're gonna add the little bit in here. A little bit here. Like that. And then we're gonna add some little boots. And I like them at an angle. I think they look cute at an angle. Same with this one. I almost did it upside down. You ever guys ever see me doing something, go stop, just to really start yelling all at once at me. Okay. I'm gonna splatter this joy. Ah. Splatter this a bit. Now, before I put this on, I'm gonna splatter this with some Snow Tech and with some Galaxy glitter. I actually even cleaned all my brushes, which is probably why there's a couple upstairs. Why the other ones are upstairs. I cleaned all my brushes. That was so good, ladies. Pick up just a little bit more water. I think it needs a little bit more water still, or they're not going to. Okay. Do not want that on there. Come here. That will be covered with a little oh. So you don't always have to worry about every little thing. Will be covered. Okay, and put that over there, and I'm gonna get my. This is my Champagne Stardust. I love this color on these like this antique white or desert sand or any of those colors. It's so subtle, but it's just so pretty. That's why you see me using Galaxy glitter, the Champagne Stardust a lot. A little bit more. And I did it on his muzzle too. And on his antlers. Almost said antennas. I'm getting better. Oops. I don't want any on his face, so I'm just covering it up a little bit with my hands. And I'm going to put it on his antennas.
Antlers.
On his what?
Oh, yeah, see? Oh, I almost got through the whole thing without saying it. Okay, so there, and it just adds a little bit, I don't know if you can see it, but it just adds the prettiest little sparkle. But it's so subtle. Try and get a little bit of it off my hands before I start touching things. Is my white? No, this is my white. Just want to add a little bit more of this. Soften that up a little bit. Okay, now I'm just going to put this to the side and we're going to make the bow. I tell you, I am so impressed with some of your bows, ladies. You are getting so good. You're not going to need me pretty soon.
Oh, that wouldn't happen.
I tell you, your bows are getting amazing. This is great stuff, by the way. Okay. What did I say I was going to do? Bows. Okay, so I'm going to scissors and string. I am getting better remembering to put the string in though. You have to admit, I am getting better at that. Maybe I'll come up a little bit so you can see me better when I make the bow. Now this is a little bow. Like I didn't go too crazy on this bow. I wanted it to just be, just really simple. I am
Simplified.
simplified. Can't be too big because, this moose is not that big. So I added just a little bit of Spanish moss. Now, I have to tell you, I bought these things of Spanish moss from Michael's, and it's probably they're Ashland. And they're probably, you can get them Hobby Lobby and whatever, right? And I ran out of it. I have since bought more, but I ran down to the dollar store, not Dollar Tree or Dollarama, but it's called the dollar store with more. And I picked up some, it says craft decor, Spanish moss, blah, blah, blah. This is the best Spanish moss, and it's from the dollar store. And it's all cleaned and everything. It's really good, but I absolutely love it. It's a little stringier, you know what I mean? Like it isn't too clumpy together, but it's still Spanish moss. I love it. I've been using this in them for a while now. And I've got my expensive stuff sitting in the cupboard because I'm preferring this cheap stuff. Isn't that weird? But yeah. Now I used a little bit of this color because I thought this color would go so good with it. And this red goes great. We got a little bit of our coffee dye. And of course our, I'll get it, cheesecloth. Okay. Now, again, we do not want this too big, so we're just making a small one. So I'm making the loops small. It'll be poofy, but the loops are small. So it'll be higher, but not wide. And I'll trim that again a little bit. To just the right size that I want. And again, this is the unbleached, or the unbleached cotton that I dye. And I just coffee dye it. I just boil water, dump about a half a cup of instant coffee in, some sugar, some cinnamon, I almost said sugar, some cinnamon, and I take it off the pot, off the stove once it's boiled. Put in the half a cup of instant coffee, tablespoon of cinnamon, and just let it soak for a bit. Whoops, here. I'm going to take a little bit of this cheesecloth. I love cheesecloth. It is like the most fun. It's just so pretty and soft and smells great too because I coffee and cinnamon dye it. And I like to rip it, as you all know. And take a piece. Cut it in half. Stick it in here. I will be ripping this and manipulating it and fiddle-dicking around with it for a while. Okay. I'm gonna take this, tie this off, and then I will cut these to the size I want. So you can see how high this is. So I'm just gonna push that down, trying to keep everything up and down straight while I tie it off. And these are way too big, too long. And I'm going to fluff this up a bit. I tell you, I love making bows, ladies. So much fun.
I think this summer you should have a bow making retreat.
They're
We'll all
fun.
come stay at the Penticton Conference Center
At the
and
the thing.
yeah, and then you can have a big bow retreat.
Okay. I think it's enough fiddling around with the bow. Now, you can of course put the bow anywhere you want. I think I'm just going to put it on this side again. Just under there. Now, where's my joy? I have to see where I want to put my joy. I put my joy over here. Okay, and then I'm going to show you something else too that I thought was just an alternative to my original Moosey. There we are. Oopsies, come here. Stick you down. I'm going to fluff these up a bit. And then I take these. So, I mean, you can buy these things, right? I mean, they're these little berries. They're, you can buy these at the dollar store by the millions. And I just literally take some of it. Like I'm going to take this little gather here. Like that. I'm going to stick it on with a bit of glue. Right in here. Then I'm going to just take a little bit more. There's a really big one here. I think I'm going to just stick right in the middle of it. I just want to make this pretty, and it's just by adding. I need a drink. Few things there. Isn't that cute? And then we're just going to splatter it. Use the like that. And I'm going to put the joy. So again, this one says Moosey Christmas. I'm just showing you an alternative because I don't need to show you how to stencil. You just stencil anything you want on here. I am going to start getting stencils from cover distributing. So when I use stencils in my work, I'll be able to include them in a limited supply in the patterns. So something that you can do, you can see here, I put this here.
Yeah.
An alternative is to use the same things. And you can put them in his hair with berries. So that's, I'm not gonna do it. I think I'm gonna put it down here. But that's an alternative, and I think it would also look super cute. I'm going to put the berries on and everything, just so you can get an idea what it will look like. That. Come here, you. See, so that you can also do that. Maybe put the little joy over here. Or you can take it and do the original where I put it over here. Where should I put it, ladies? Should I put it up there this time?
The
To
top.
do it a little bit different. All right.
Yeah.
That did look super cute. Okay.
No
I'll put it
text
up.
cute on that too.
Pardon?
No text would be cute on that.
Oh, it does have snow text on it, but I don't do that until after I
Yeah,
glue it on.
right. But that would be cute.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got the other one has snow tech
Oh,
all
okay.
over it. But again, I'm just showing you alternatives. So you don't have to be stuck with just because, you know, that's the way I did it. You may like it a different way. Yeah, berry. Cute, so cute. Okay, then you can take some snow tech, like Joyce said. Make sure that you tap off, otherwise it's too watery and you just kind of end up with this mess.
Yeah.
I like to splatter it and then I like to
Brush it
just
on.
brush it on.
Looks good.
But I always like to splatter a little bit too. It just kind of gives it more of, you know, a falling snow effect here and there on it. It's just cute. Love this little one. And then joy. So again, this is just an alternative. You can use, what was I going to say? You can do the stenciling. Looks super cute. I just wanted to do something a little bit different.
He's adorable.
Joy here.
You
I
forgot,
agree.
you know what, if you forgot on there, Deb,
What?
the CE and joy.
Very good, Joyce.
You're supposed to personalize it, remember?
Very good.
Good one.
Okay, so joy. I'm just trying to decide if it needs something besides joy. Hmm. Mhm. Mhm, mhm. Um, just looks a little barren there, doesn't it?
Well, it doesn't have to be too crowded.
Yeah, I don't like it to be too much. So I might put a little thing here. I know what I'm gonna do. There, the mind is going. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
no,
The
no.
mind is
Uh-oh.
going. Everybody look out.
Oh
So
yeah.
Deb, are you gonna show us how to put the lights on the antlers?
Okay, so I will show you the back. Okay. I mean, there's not a whole lot you can do, right, with this. All this is a battery pack.
Is it like 10 lights or 20 lights?
No, this thing is 9 feet long.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my
It was-
gosh, how did you fit that all on there?
It was what I had here at the house, right? I'm gonna see if I can find one that's smaller. This will not be included in the kit, by the way, the lights.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the lights won't be included in the kit. These were just an afterthought that I had them and I thought, oh, I wonder if I can do that because they really don't look good on the back. And so I'm gonna go around and see if I can find ones that are not as long, but the back, I mean, see the back. I've just had to kind of
Oh,
tape,
I see.
tape and just kind of glue it on like this because I'm hoping to take this off and find a shorter
Strand.
thing. Yeah, a
Strand.
shorter strand. Because this looks a little tacky.
And then I think with the shorter ones, the battery pack is not as thick either.
Yeah, so that's what I'm hoping to find. So I'm going to be going down to the dollar store tomorrow to see if I can find it.
Do they call you
But-
by name now? Oh,
They
hi,
are.
Deb. Nice to see you.
Did I tell you I went in there and I had my, the bags that your recycle bags, you carry out, not because we're not allowed to use plastic ones anymore.
Your reusable shopping bag?
My reusable shopping bag. So I just go around and pick up what I want, stuff it in my bag and take it up to the cashier and dump it out. And this is what I bought. So anyway, there was a new lady on and not lady, she was just a girl, she should probably have still been in, elementary school.
A youngin.
And she said, I would prefer if you would please use one of our shopping carts or baskets instead of using your thing. And I went, okay. And then I promptly ignored her, right? Because she's the only one that has ever said it to me in all the years I've been going. And she's brand new. I guess Christmas helped. But I thought, just say okay. And then, whatever.
And then do what you want.
And do what I want. Okay, so I was thinking of some. Oh, I know what I was thinking of. I just want to go get something. See if I have any left. No, I don't. Okay, I don't have any left. So let's grab some of these. Now, on the original one, I had just a really my Sweet Annie is gone. Like I have no Sweet Annie left.
Oh,
I know. And you'll see on the original one that I use Sweet Annie just right here because it just looks so pretty, but I have none left, like none. Not even a drop of it. So you can use different things, okay? I have these, which are so pretty. So, I mean, you can cut off little pieces of these and stick them in, and it gives a little snowy, branchy effect. You could put a whole bunch on. I like the green. I have these beautiful little eucalyptus leaves. Let's see what they're like. I haven't decided which one should be used. Oh, I kind of like the eucalyptus ones.
You know what else would be cute, Dad?
What?
A little miniature pine cone in his on top of his head.
Oh yeah, that's a good
Very
idea.
cute little pine cone.
And I have lots of pine cones. So I will go and grab one out.
That looks good there with the leaves like that.
Yeah, these are eucalyptus leaves.
Yeah,
So,
I like those.
which I think will be okay.
Those are
Yeah, if you guys have Sweet Annie, you're so lucky.
You'll be getting a Christmas present.
Who will?
You will.
Am I getting a Christmas present?
You are. It'll be
Aw.
getting shipped out probably this week.
Oh, I'm so
Wow.
excited. So I think I like these little eucalyptus leaves. I think I'll use those in here. And you see, look at, they're all glittered. They look really cute. So I think I'll put a few of these in here. And like Joyce said, we should stick in a couple pine cones up.
I'm gonna make them a little bit more woodsy too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so we got some little
That looks
eucalyptus
good.
leaves.
that looks good.
Okay, and oops, we have pine cones. Where's our pine cones? Oh, here they that's not them. I have some different containers because some have really little ones
Uh-huh.
and some have bigger ones. So let's find the little ones. Oh, here they are. Okay. So I just love this little moose. I love this little head tilt.
Yeah, I just
Now, I just want to put a little something here because for some reason it's irritating me.
really.
I don't know. Just needs, I don't know what it is. Maybe this will work. I'll have to see. Nah, I'll have to think. That'll be a thinking thing. So I have all these really cute little pine cones
Yeah.
that I think we'll put a couple up here and put some snow on.
Yeah.
That looks darling.
Yeah. Cute.
I've been doing a lot of little animals lately.
Yes, I noticed.
The sheep, the cow. And maybe another little tiny one. These are so little.
Hey, Deb, where did you find the little tiny ones like that?
Out of one of our dollar stores. I
Okay.
buy a whole bunch of them when I go down. I just buy all the packages that they have.
Okay.
But you can use you can usually find the, this is bugging me. You can usually find them in and not Christmas. Like I buy these all year round.
Okay. Yeah, we looked at Hobby Lobby and we had a really hard time finding some.
Were you able to find some?
Yeah, but not quite that small. They were a little
Oh.
smaller, but not that small.
So if anybody down in the States ever needs anything that I have that you cannot find down there, just let me know. And
Okay.
I can see if I can find more of things. You know, my next
Mhm.
sojourn up to West Kelowna and Kelowna, and I can always pick up some.
Oh, that would be awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So if anybody ever sees anything that I use and you go, oh, I can't get that down in the States or can't find it, let me know.
And vice versa.
Invite the Bertha. There, isn't he adorable?
He's a sweetheart.
He's so cute. Which I'm just gonna add some snow tack and he's all done. And I didn't even make that huge of a mess here.
Wow.
I know. Christmas miracle, ladies. Christmas miracle. Gonna put that there, that there. Tidy this off so we can see this really good. I think that should be washed. And just so you know, I very seldom ever wash these brushes. Okay. I have ones that I use for darker and ones that I use for lighter.
I can't wait to make them.
I know, I just think he is the cutest thing. Okay, Snow Tech. We're gonna add some Snow Tech now. My little thing is here. This is the big thing. I'll use the big thing. And my Snow Tech also is not as damp as normal. So I've actually had to add water to some of it.
Mhm.
Oh, let me come down a little bit.
Oh, love that. I
I
love
just love his little face. Am I allowed to say that even though I made him? Am I allowed to say that?
Yeah.
I just love his face. I love his little head tilt. But he definitely needs, but couldn't you just see him in the spring with flowers and stuff in his on his antlers? Oh, I almost said antenna. See, I caught myself. You know, and you know, some might have to make a spring one of these guys. Because I think it would be just be beyond cute. And of course, you can use as much or as little Snow Tech as you want. Try and do some on his nose. This is what happens when your Snow Tech is old and starting to get dry. This was my last container of it, and I don't know how old this is. It's been around a while, I think. It doesn't spread quite as nicely as when it's nice and fresh. But we'll get it. A little bit on Joy. The boots. And I think it needs a little bit, oops, on these leaves. So when you're doing this, start on the bottom leaf and work your way up. Learn from Debbie's mistakes. Yeah, I still feel like I don't know what it is. You know, you can put little patches on his bottom of his boots and, you know, just little things, but there's our Moosey Christmas.
He is too cute.
I'll put him beside this Moosey Christmas. Get rid of some of this. The battery pack is making it a little awkward. Oh, I can come over here this way. There they are. Moosey Christmas and Joy.
Aw.
Yes. So this is the original Moosey Christmas. So that's what I'll be sending it with. I may add an alternative if you want the letter, the word. She does charge me for these, so this might be like 50 cents more or something. I'm not sure, can't remember how much these words are, but anyway. Yeah, so yeah, this is
Too
our
cute. Too cute.
this is our moose.
Love, love, love.
This one's heads are tilted a little bit more than this one, but you can tilt them or non-tilt them, whichever way you want. I'm going to bring this up to me.
I really love his hairpiece.
Is it? Ugh, come here, you. Nice.
Whoa, that's a ride.
I know. Look at. Okay, come here. Why is this not? Oh, I know why. I tightened it. So maybe we shouldn't tighten. Oh, there. Hey,
There you
There
go.
she is.
everybody! I make everybody nauseous. The air sickness. Okay. There. Okay. So yes, there they are. Mood Christmas. I actually really like little mooses. I think they turned out so cute. I will put them up after this class. And I will put. I don't know if you've noticed, but I found this little thing where I can have an alternative, like an alternative for color or whatever. So I'll add an alternative for those who want to add the little joy word. I will be shipping in January. And again, I'll ship after your first order if you want, so that you're not paying for separate shipping on this. But I'll come on into the group and let everybody know when they're going out, and if you want to just hold off on them.
Do we know what we're doing next Thursday?
Next Thursday, it's, you know what, I might do something just really simple, nobody really is going to be painting, 3 days before Christmas. So we're just going to do something really simple.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah.
I have get-togethers after Christmas, going into the new year, that I'm still painting for.
Oh, seriously?
And with friends that can't get together right now because they're too busy, so we get together after the New Year's.
Oh, what a
Oh,
good
nice.
idea.
I have 4 more presents to paint.
Get to it, Claudia. Get to it.
Why they Joe? They're sitting here.
Your projects have been beautiful, Claudia. You've done a really good job.
You have.
Thank
I
you.
look for
The recipients will
both.
be very happy.
They will.
You need my address?
I don't think I could get them all done before then.
Oh,
I can
funny.
wait till after New Year's.
Yeah.
I'm not in a hurry.
Wait.
I'm patient.
I'm going to have a little contest next week. So on Monday, I'll be asking some questions, and there'll be a prize. On Thursday, the people who those comments will be kind of spun, and we'll be picking a winner out of the people who answered the post, the question in the post. I'll also come on next week with just a little bit more ideas of what we're doing. Again, if you can join me on Zoom, that's great. If you can't, it will be live in the group. And we will be picking prizes from both, not just from Zoom. If anybody has any questions, they can let me know. If anybody hasn't signed up. I am almost full. The group is almost full again. So if you haven't signed up yet and you're not signing up yet because you're short of money, it's just that kind of year, just send me a private message and let me know, and I'll make sure to save you a spot because I like my ladies. I think that's it. Anything else, ladies? It's going to be I think I'm doing it at 3 next Thursday. And it's not going to be long. It's not going to be a big long thing. It's probably going to be, if maybe an hour at the most, because we're just going to do something little, and then we're going to be having a lot of giveaways.
Giveaways are fun.
Yeah. So I thought Deb's coming on too. And she'll be telling you all about her new stuff that she's doing. Yeah, so that's it. That's it. I hope you enjoyed Moosey Christmas. For those of you who can't join us next week, Merry Christmas. I hope you have a wonderful Christmas and holiday season. But I'm hoping to see most of you next Thursday. You have to be either watching live or on Zoom to win prizes.
Watching live or in the Facebook group.
Watching live or on Zoom. So live in the Facebook group.
Okay.
Yeah, live in the Facebook group or on Zoom to win the prizes. We do have quite a few, so that's nice. I think that's it. I could ramble. I mean, I'll just start rambling, right? So I should say goodbye. So I'll come on next week. I'll be on Monday and tell you about the post and the comments that I want for prizes, for one of the prizes. And otherwise, I hope to see everybody Thursday. I'll tell you exactly what time it's going to be, and it's only going to be in Deb Simply Rustic. So I'll talk to everybody. Thanks everybody for coming.
Good night,
Have a good
everyone.
time again.
Bye.
Bye.
Everybody have a
Bye.
great
Yes,
week.
yeah, thank you.
Okay, bye bye.
Bye, everyone.